Yo, Potionmaniacs, and welcome back, after a long while, to Potionomics. Last time we were halfway through our week. Anubia, or whatever her name is on the horizon, peeking over it maniacally. She also has a bunch of dumb things she does, and I'm sure we'll be reintroduced to that. It's been a couple of weeks since we last recorded.
Now, while we will be introduced to those mechanics, per Lethal's decree, past Lethal decree, we have no need to ever run the shop again. And as you can see there, we have 2 of the 3 combination potions in completion, with the third one brewing. So, we're good for the minimum requirements, and I know that you smoked some of those too, to get them extra high quality. So, whether Anubia can actually go 3 rounds with you instead of 2 like the rest remains to be seen.
We'll see. I mean, let's take a look at our actual potions. This one is almost done aging. I don't think I think these may be masterwork also, which is higher than what we need. I think we just need greater or something.
Yeah, you made like some tier 6s when you only needed tier 5s.
Yep. Now Lethal can't remember what they were. I think one was the radiation potion. No, one was the lips. Yeah, those are masterwork silence ones, and they're prismatically aged to perfection. And we also have these. That one's only a superior. It's this one we want. What? One moment. Lethal's a little stupid this week also. I've been battling illness. So if I seem a little off mentally, that's why. It was this.
It's not as if the game has forced us to be any more competent or capable at playing it, Lethal.
It's true. This game is really it's a cozy game. No matter what you may have been told. As far as we've seen, is a very cozy experience. So yes, this one is. It only needed 3 stars. It's got 5. It's doing all right. Anyway, we've talked long enough. Let's go ahead and go out there into the world and make it so we're not gritting our teeth like our what emotes.
Indeed. Thanks for those, Jimone.
All right. Yeah, we've been using those for almost a decade now, if not longer.
Ever since the Mega Man Sprite game, yeah.
All right. Quinn, you're the one who's first in the order. See, Lethal remembers things. Have we already talked to you? Have I already gifted you today?
There's no discount for stalkers.
Also, I had a comment that like clued us into all the things that everyone likes. You put a lot of effort into there, but I just remembered it right now, and I'm not going back to look at it. Maybe between videos. We'll see. If you behave. You won't. You won't. Alright, you can have a Spriggan Antler.
1 star. Isn't bad.
1 star isn't bad. Alright, let's continue the whole hangout, or the gift of gift-a-rama.
See you later.
You will. I'm farting next time I come. At least we know what you
boyfriend.
like. We should know what he likes, right? We're gonna give you the fancy crawfish. There you go, 2 stars.
2 star.
Magnificent, a gift. You and it both. I can also
you can rank up with your boyfriend.
Yes, I'm very busy giving gifts to people, just like at Stardew Valley. At least I don't have to run across the universe and try to locate them. You're all in the same location.
Gift-based interactions.
That's one of the things that always upset me about that game and also Harvest Moon, is just trying to track people down to give them what they love. It's like, come on, man. At least, I was going to say, at least one of those games has a head, so you can track down people.
Well, just like... Imagine, like, you're playing the game and someone wanted to give you a gift. Like, obviously, like, they can send it to you in the mailbox, but if they wanted to give it to you, like, in real time, you could be anywhere in the world.
At least they can call my ass up and say, hey, Lethal, I got something for you. Oh, neat. I'll be there in a minute.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, it is pretty neat.
It's not like you've cared about this Mega Man Mothman reject anyway.
Mega Man Mothman reject. No, haven't really cared about her. Services aren't as valuable as Roxy's here. Roxy does good.
X2 boss, I think it was? Winged Moth or whatever?
Yeah, I think you're right. Was that the hacker place they were in?
I think so.
Man, you know we're off our game when we can't remember Mega Man X shit, Grimith. And that was... I know it's not the good Mega Man X, but come on. It's the second one.
It was X2 or X3, one of the two. It just... I don't remember all those Robot Masters.
It's true. X1 is the one that really matters. Only matters. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, Pepper's impressed. I can tell. Oh, Oh, you can
I'm
rank up
totally
too.
impressed right now. It's amazing.
You have little cardboard cutouts of ships on your map, so you can plan out your tactics. Oh, it's been a while since we talked there, Batiste. What were these? The Cosmic Quartz of Antioch. You're not getting those. Have you seen how much Magimins those have? I don't value our friendship that much just yet. Have one of these. Excellent. Enjoy. Treasure it always. You can also rank up. Fantastic.
You know what? I would accept like living in a gift-based interaction system. If like someone showed up and just like gifted me stuff, like maybe that'd be cool.
We're both firing on all
Gifted
piston.
me. Can't even blame like a South Carolinian dialect on that. Gifted me. Like no one here says that.
You know, we've had a long day. Grimith did a stream earlier of Daggerfall, which he completed. It was fantastic. So it's obvious that he'd have a reason. I'm just old. What does Grant always say? Old and tired. Yep. That's lethal right now, unfortunately.
The pizza mines, making pizzas.
Would you like some spider asses? I kind of dig it. Well, that's good. I kind of dig them spider asses. And finally, I remember what our viewer told us that you like. You like the fungus. Let's see if you really like it. Fungus, huh?
Fungus among us.
That's a fungus. Would you like the one that looks like a gnocchi or the one that looks like a shroom? That one's very, very nice. You cannot have it. Have this one. The hallucinatory shroom. Just hallucinate that I gave you something better.
I'm on shrooms. A mighty fight. Ooh.
Ooh. Are you going to just hold that face forever?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like wide-eyed, submissive O that he's giving Sylvia open wide.
Well, then
right.
Let's rank up with you first. I've got a minute or two. Since we're here. And since you're giving that face and I'd like you to stop.
So, what's our project for today?
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't have anything in mind. Why don't we just do some of that relaxing that you're so fond of? Maybe we could treat ourselves to something sweet. Lethal looks at viewers. It's been 2 weeks since we've done this, but you know what time it is.
I was just asking myself, like, did we get ice cream with him and all the ice cream places we went to?
Well, let's see.
Well, I guess it depends on what you had in mind. Let me guess. Raid the Bee Dazzler hive for some for fresh honey, or find a pack of feral squirrels for foraging rights over a berry bush?
Ice cream, Sylvia. I was talking about buying some ice cream. I'm not completely uncivilized, you know. Just mostly. It's different.
Now was a good idea. I'm glad everyone else had the same one.
Well, what do you have?
She's had so much ice cream over the past few days. It's great, really.
I know. It's one of the things I lament not having most. I forget who it was. They were like, "You want to trade bodies?" I'm like, "Yeah." I think it was All Dragon actually, because he's trying to slim down to it. And I'm all, man, I'd fucking take that in a heartbeat because you can eat fucking ice cream. That was during a Bobo sound test. Just since we're in story time.
And we'll all get back together again later on this month. No official announcement has been made, but the 10th, 11th annual MS Bike charity broadcast from Zerfall is going to be coming this month.
Mm-hmm. Right now it's supposed to be, looks at calendar, I think it's supposed to be the 20th. So that'd be about about 3 weeks from now.
He's penciled in on the evening of the 19th.
Ah, yes.
But no official annauncement's been made.
One of those Friday ones. Since you're getting an unofficial announcement in this video, I'll make sure to put this one up tomorrow, Wink.
It's so hard to choose. So many options about this ice cream that Lethal can't have.
Not for me. There's only one vegan option.
You know, I've never tried the vegan ice cream before. What's it like? What do they melt? Do they melt like cashews, oats?
Well, if you're curious, I'd be happy to buy it for you.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I have like 30 grand right now.
Please, allow me. I'm a gentleman, even though I live out in the woods. It would be my pleasure. Sylvia isn't sure what to expect from vegan ice cream. She sniffs it, then she tries a small spoonful.
I'm allergic to peanuts. Oh!
It doesn't have quite the same texture as true ice cream, the one that does true flavor damage, but it's flavorful as it melts on your tongue.
Hey, that's pretty good. Honestly, I'm not sure I would have known the difference, other than that terrible texture that's like oatmeal.
He's like, you ate my fucking ice cream.
Right, so anyway,
How long you been vegan?
Cool monsters, how's that going? How long you been vegan, dog? You vegans love to talk about, right?
Well, I've been for some time now because I love all creatures and fungus. Stopped eating meat soon after I struck out on my own. I haven't had milk in, well, maybe 3 years. Last time I drank it was out of pure necessity, directly from the teat of a lactating sea monster.
Can he really have the snake voice if he hasn't eaten any of the things that he's like hunted and what have you for for like some time now? My God.
Listen, it's already established.
It's canon.
Yeah, that might put me out of milk too. Well, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but your small talk could use some work.
When's the last time someone's told you that, viewers? Be honest in the comments.
Frankly, I'm the one who says, like, I don't much care for small talk. But I think I could do good at it if I cared. Maybe.
I try to get people to actually do it. It's just like, hey, what you excited about in the future? Is there anything that's made you fucking sad? What's going on in your life, dog? Like, I'd love to talk.
As a matter of fact, things that have made me sad.com. Let me pull up the fucking spreadsheet.
Here we go. Yeah, me too. Not certain if it's worth the effort, but what's this small talk gonna get me? Always the realist, Corsac. Okay, but how do I get paid with small talk?
Well, it puts people at ease. Maybe a love connection? Well, it puts people at ease. Lets them know that you're approachable.
Am I approachable in any aspect?
Not with that attitude you ain't. It's easy. I mean, here, just follow my lead.
I mean, I hate talking about the weather. It is something that's so easy to talk about, though. Let's see if he's read any goddamn books. You read any books?
Read any good books lately?
Yes, a monograph on how to effectively husk a three-legged coconut. Unfortunately, the book was eaten by a three-legged coconut.
Three-legged, but they're like spheres.
So, I have a question for you.
Would be eating a three-legged coconut be vegan? What level of vegan would it be with this very face? Okay, alright, let's try again. Maybe without bringing up any weird monsters this time.
Sylvia's just full of judgments here today.
I know. And also, Corsac is like, okay, so you're vegan, but killing monsters is alright. Where's the line between critter and monster? It's all very arbitrary to me.
Maybe the veganism is not for ethical reasons, but for like personal health reasons.
You know, I would understand that. So, what about your favorite food?
What's your all-time favorite food, dog?
That's a good question to ask anyone. What's your favorite food there, Grimith?
Ooh, getting me on a favorite. I really do enjoy chili.
Chili is good. I know you're also big into potatoes. We've talked about that before.
Yeah. Enchiladas, I really do have a strong preference for. Really, it's just like, it depends on like any given day for me, whether you could like get me on like a chili or like an enchilada. I'd be like, oh, yes. Now, about you, Lethal, these days?
These days? It's still prosciutto. Just Italian cured ham. There's something about prosciutto. It's just ham that's been left in a fucking shed for like months. Somehow it's just delectable and you can put it on pizza or anything. It's great by itself or on anything. Other than that, I really, really love any kind of steak that I would make. Reverse seared on the smoker. Fan-fucking-tastic. And then, carrot cake. Any kind of carrot cake. But of course, the only one I can eat nowadays is the ones I make, which are like Corsac's. They're not vegan.
Processors.
It isn't a food processor. If you're making pies or cakes, folks, get yourself a food processor. It makes things fucking easy. Anyway, I guess that's enough for that tangent. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time.
What's your all-time favorite food, Corsac? Your turn.
Write that in the comments below.
Well, I don't rightly know. I'm not used to being put on the spot. Is this some kind of trap? It feels like a trap.
Corsac, relax. There's literally no answer here. Wrong answer.
Wrong answer here. Based on Sylvia's judgments earlier, I feel like there were wrong answers.
As long as you don't tell me it's like, I don't know, cottage cheese.
Well, if that's true, then what's the point of asking?
I just want to get to know you better, dog. It's as simple as that.
Oh, then why don't you just ask him my deeply held beliefs?
That's what I should have done when you asked me what my favorite food is. Why do you care? If you cared enough, maybe you should just ask about my deeply held beliefs.
I fucking guess so.
You can't start with that stuff with going small talk, man. Small talk helps people ease into the heavy topics.
How do you feel about the Nolly in the Unreal Universe?
I feel that their fighting prowess could be better, and those forearms aren't doing anything but shrugging most of the time.
Oh,
or possibly opening doors if they feel it that particular day. Well,
they're both doing the same fucking pose.
They are, actually. I was gonna say his arm here looks a little weird, like the bicep. Do we have any anatomy majors? It's not mounted onto
the like his left arm, the one he's holding up.
Yeah.
I feel like that looks weird.
Like, both of these have the same position. This one does have it, but it's because the biceps towards the camera. I've been doing a lot of anatomy studies, so it's just like, that doesn't look right over here. This looks alrightish, because the arm might be turned a little towards you.
The wrist/lower arm guard also looks either, like, scuffed or, like, clipping through his arm. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. After playing We Who Are About to Die, I've forgiven a lot of clipping issues, and of course, there are... There are more serious clipping issues in this game, except for that. Notably, the teeth going through the side of the mouth.
Yeah, when you compare everything to, like, Fort Zombie graphics and physics, then yeah, I guess this is a treat.
Yeah, or MDicky.
Sure, Wrestling Empire Fort Zombie. Yeah, sure, this looks better in comparison.
Well, I'll have to take your word for it. You certainly know your way around people better than I do. Although there's something to be said about insulating yourself from all the frenzied socializing and intrigue. When you go to that happy place in your mind, you tend to get what you really want.
It's a card.
A happy place. Uh-huh. Okay.
So, that's pretty neat if you say, like, have, like, cards that put debuffs on you, or for whatever reason would put like a buff, like sort of like shock thing on the customer so that you deal like less damage to them. Happy Place just bypasses that and says flat 14.
Yep, so some of Quinn's cards work really well with that.
I can definitely see synergies with that card for sure.
I'm pretty sure my happy place is this ice cream shop, which I've been pretty happy these days.
We don't see eye to eye on everything, but on that, we can agree. Looks at your belt for no particular reason. Is that a fashion faux pas? I think it is. Anyway, we got time for another one. Let's go to our boyfriend.
Yep. Muktuk does want to rank up with you.
Yeah, I'm here to rank up that relationship. For you, anything. Another conversation between Lethal and himself. Oh, yeah.
All right, yes.
Relaxing time for Grimith. Here we are, Sylvia, where we belong, on the cutting edge. Don't ask how I got the energy for this. The guild has recently debuted an entire new art form. It is daring, it is immersive, it is karaoke.
No, Baka Mitai, it's happening again.
I was just about to reference Baka Mitai, and I should like to try it. Sylvia isn't sure what to expect. She settles into her seat while the guild's own bard, perhaps it's Zid, kicks things off.
I always wanted to clap during one of these. Yes, that was my chance.
Zid has a beautiful voice, intimidatingly so. If her performance is meant to encourage the audience to step up and sing, it has the opposite effect on Sylvia. Mugtuck shows no such reservations, of course, because he's badass. As soon as the bard is finished, he's on his feet, downing his ale and bounding towards the stage. Mugtuck belts out an utterly depressing song about loss, loneliness, and failure. It is fucking Baka me time. Sylvia notes that he doesn't have a microphone, but he's doing a fine job.
How is this happening?
And he certainly has the crowd's attention. All the clatter around the guild hall comes to a stop. He's not good exactly, but he pours out so much emotion into his song, it's impossible to look away. Yes, that was invigorating.
Good job, bud. Are you okay?
Of course, why? Were my warbles not to your liking?
Well, it's more the choice of song. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were crying through the third verse. Are we, good?
Oh, how careless of me to choose such a song. I did not choose it for the lyrics, dear Sylvia, but for the pitch. Mugtuck's vocal range lies below bass. I am a happy walrus, and I have much to be grateful for, although there is, I confess, a well of sadness within me.
Probably pertaining to his final, cool project thing.
My magnum opus, of course. I tap it from time to time as fuel for art. As of late, despite all the goodness in my life, like you, I find that well is growing. I'm going to have a doctor look at it.
Is it something I can help you with?
It is good to ask, but yet your kindness, it only deepens my shame. For I've not been entirely honest with you, Sylvia. I too have been flirting with everyone that I meet. I told you that the ancestors, they have been quiet.
I really like the moth girl.
But in truth, they have been utterly silent. That's different. To have been on my pilgrimage for so long and to have heard nothing. Nothing means nothing. It is worrying, Sylvia, deeply so. I strive to be deserving of my ancestors' guidance, to push myself to the limits until my muscles ache. Yet, they remain silent, and so naturally, I wonder. Is it a problem with Mugtuck, or is Mugtuck not worthy of their wisdom?
Jeez, that's woo. That's
Well, yeah, fuck the ancestors.
It's a shame there's not a third option for end romance with Mugtuck.
I believe in you no matter what. I'm sure that you'll find your inspiration that you need for your masterpiece.
I can't believe you lied to me.
Ancestors or no.
Your faith is a kindness, one that I will not take for granted. Yet, it is my faith that is in question. What if? I can hardly bring myself to say it, but I must. What if there are no ancestors? What if I'm a test tube baby, Sylvia? Have you ever thought about that? I have.
Made me.
What if Bob Page made me? Sylvia, do you know who Bob Page is? What if those who claim to have heard them were lying out their ass? What if I am the only butt of some grand joke? Perhaps that is their grand art.
It's only natural to have moments of doubt, but you shouldn't doubt what you've accomplished. You're so talented, Mugtuck, your upgrades have demonstrably improved my life.
Those upgrades, dog.
It's better than a coupon.
As ever you humble me, Sylvia. And it is very persuasive to focus on artistry. If you are selling me on my own cauldrons, then I would buy. Ta-da!
That's adorable, actually.
All right, cool. Well, that's a damn fine card there, my friend.
There, see? You get where I'm coming from, dog.
There are things I do well,
and it is good of you to remind me. But I have grander ambitions. Fear not, however. Yeah. I shall not allow myself to become mired in self-pity. For wallowing is the ultimate self-indulgence, and I do not have time to waste. Muktuk is being too hard on himself. He needs to see that he's already accomplished great things. Maybe I can help him with that.
Wait,
All right, to unlock Muktuk's rank 10, you must create for your boyfriend a superior insight enhancer and a superior alertness enhancer. Muktuk is in sore need of a paradigm shift, and combining insight and alertness enhancers can provide moments of blistering self-awareness. Never expires, no qualities needed on them.
just has to be superior on both. Yeah, I appreciate that it doesn't have to smell or sound or whatever great. I will definitely accept that, motherfucker.
I really like this, like, thing of giving your boyfriend performance enhancers to help, him see a new paradigm about himself.
Uh-huh. I'm tempted to go buy ingredients, but I just can't be asked. Let's go home.
And the next video, after you go to bed, here we can see, like, what it is that you might be already having and what you might be lacking to create those things for Muktuk.
It's true, we might actually have those already in the bucket.
You definitely do have an insight enhancer already made for him.
Mm-hmm. Day 35. I mean, day 36.
Let's see whether we can get our sitcom, like, behind the counter.
Yep, there is Grandma's favorite scene.
I wonder what vacations I like.
They're pretty good, Sylvia. I've been on one for the last few months, and it's not going to end just yet. Oh, greetings, Sylvia. How's business? I mean, I trust that you're not letting that ghoulish little girl get the better of you.
Lethal on Lethal continues.
Anubia? Well, she's unnerving because she's so weird, but I'm not worried.
Well, that's good. Very good. Because someone needs to take that little upstart down a peg. Pokemon is pissed off. His teeth also look weird, but we'll get over it. I like...
I guess you're not a fan, huh?
May's face looks like some sort of fucking baby who just fucking pooped their diaper. Just,
It does have that look on it.
Sweet relief.
You know, if this thing ends up being like Maven, who's turned herself into some fucking lizard, I'm gonna...
Oh, shit.
I might have to uninstall this game.
Oh, no, it's the name. Oh.
Anyway, a fan of an outsider claiming to my home and acting like she owns the place? I say that I'm not. I've traveled extensively, and I've seen her grand empire for myself. It's a sterile cinderblock dystopia, right out of that Russian, brutalism. A monument to mass production. Her factories spew bile into the air and the seas, and the people accept it because, in the short term, their lives are comfortable.
And that's what she wants to do here in Rafter?
Her large-scale business model requires it. There must always be a new market. The success is defined by growth, not equilibrium.
We're fighting, like, a corporate Egyptian? Like, what the hell is happening here?
The first megacorp, Grimith, come on.
This is fucked up.
You didn't know this was in the Unreal universe? Because it is.
Leandry, is that you?
Well, she's made a dire mistake coming here. Rafter doesn't need another queen. That's an interesting... Why would you say something like that?
That's right. You took down the last one.
Yes. About something like that, yes. I was just saying that I literally don't know if this thing is Maven. I'll just say that as a fucking, disclaimer. I was just all... I don't know why they popped in my head, actually.
Well, we'll know that May went from, being super angry to back to the spaced out look again.
Yeah, maybe it was like the face, or maybe I was just thinking, this thing is fucking weird. Would it be unreasonable to think that someone's been turned into something like this? Who would be turned into something like this?
This looks at Oswald.
Yeah, that's exactly why I was thinking about Oswald. Maybe she drank a bad potion, or maybe he made a potion she drank.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dredge up the past. I only meant to say that Nubia can only grab as much power as the people here are willing to give her. Looks at America. Whatever her other ambitions might be, I'm not going to let her dominate the potions market.
Narrator, we let her dominate the potions market.
Well, very good. That's what I was hoping to hear. I like you, Sylvia. You know your place. Anyway, good luck out there. Bye, Toodles.
What? That was a weird fucking thing to say. He's full of weird things to say today. Know my place? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I'm glad she calls that out. I think the boy's gone a bit big for his britches. Robin, the supposedly impartial judge, keeps fucking coming to you looking to solve every damn problem that comes up. I was never a fan, you know. All he has to do to sell a potion is flash his dimples and bat his eyelashes. The rest of us work for a living.
Yeah, work for a living. Tell me how much you... We'll go ahead and just suppress that for
worked. I preen myself now every day and also go through bureaucracy for you.
Uh-huh. Wait, is that why you have such an issue with him? Because you were competitors and he got all the attention? You just jealous, dog. Oh my gosh, you're super jealous of him, aren't you?
I had dimples too, you know.
Well, not anymore. Feather face.
Maybe I will again after this debt's been paid. So, sounds as golden maneuver and witchfall, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, man. Like we're selling potions. Down to 24 after all that stuff. Next time, we will find out if we have the requisite potions for our boy Muktuk to bring him up to the almighty level 10. The ultimate boyfriend level. Ta-ta for now.